So excited to have Chef Gerald back with us from Cafe Acadiana, and so excited as well to have Caden back with us. And it's been a few years here, Gerald, since you brought your son along.
It has. Last time he was about this tall.
Barely seeing over the kitchen island here. Now things have changed a little bit. So Caden, you're a senior now?
Yes, sir.
Senior at Robertsdale?
Yes, sir.
And help out in the kitchen every now and then too?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Some mornings.
More front of the house, but he helps out the restaurant some.
Perfect. Well, that all sounds great. Hey, since it's been a minute, let's tell the folks, if they don't know about Cafe Acadiana, a little bit about yourselves.
Well, we have been in business since September 2013. We're in Silver Hill, Alabama, kind of between Fairhope and Robertsdale on Highway 104. We have received a lot of accolades recently over the last several years. We were named the best seafood restaurant in the entire state of Alabama 2 years running by redbookmag.com. AL.com has done several articles on us, but most recently is the one that's 12 places to eat each month in the state of Alabama. That was just this week. We've been voted #1 4 years running in the Baldwin County. So, you know, we've been very blessed and have had a good ride. We do Cajun specialties, fried and grilled seafoods, daily lunch specials, things like that.
And if you haven't been there, even with all these accolades, best seafood in the state, best this, best that, it's not an intimidating place to go to. It's not like you go in and it's white, you have to be dressed to the nines and all that. Everyone is welcome wherever, whatever fashion they come in at Cafe Acadiana, right?
We're a very casual atmosphere, very down home, family friendly. You walk in, somebody's always say, "Hey y'all, how you doing? Be right with you." You know, we're pretty laid back, casual atmosphere.
Well, that's all great stuff. So I'm always excited about what you're going to cook. What are you going to make today, guys?
One of our most popular dishes at the restaurant is called crab cakes pontchartrain. Okay. This morning we're going to do the crab cake process. The sauce is a whole nother process that we serve at the restaurant, so we don't really have the time or ingredients to do the sauce, but I'll tell them about it. But we're going to do the jumbo lump crab cakes, and you want us to start throwing in the pot now?
Sure. We got 3 segments. Y'all can go ahead and get started a little bit.
Butter, real butter, not margarine, and then what we call the Holy Trinity. In South Louisiana, it's your onions, bell pepper, and celery. We're going to saute all that. That's good. We're going to saute all of that together. We're going to add our seasonings here in just a moment, and the recipe is on fox10tv.com.
That's right.
And, or will be shortly, I presume.
Shortly after the show, usually.
Yes.
But yeah, you can definitely check that out. Hey, before we go in this segment, what's up with these mixes up here? I haven't seen these before, Gerald.
We started about a year and a half ago on our website, which is datsgoodyeah.com, D-A-T-S, good yeah. We sell 5 different products on our website now. We can ship anywhere in the country. We have a flour-based breader. We have a cornmeal-based breader for fish. It's for shrimp and chicken. We have a seafood boil. We have an all-purpose Cajun spice, and we have a blackening spice. We sell all of them on our website. We have actually shipped as far away as Alaska already.
All right, check that out. That's awesome. You can bring that Cajun goodness all the way up to Alaska. This is already smelling good in here, guys. We're going to check back in with y'all in just a bit. Cafe Acadiana in Silver Hill. If it hasn't been on your list yet to check it out, put it on the list and then go check it out. Guys, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Well, welcome back into Studio 10. We are cooking up with Cafe Acadiana right now, and they are cooking up some jumbo lump crab cakes.
That's right, that's right. We started the sauce in the last segment. I've added the seasonings, and Caden, if you'll put the crab meat. It's a jumbo lump crab cake recipe, but we actually put regular lump and jumbo lump about half and half because it helps it bind together better, because our crab cakes are about 90% crab meat. The finished product, so we get a lot of compliments on them.
I was going to say that is the correct way to do a crab cake right there. I know sometimes I'll get them and you kind of have to pick through the breading and try and find the crab in there.
No, ours you're going to find.
Very generous.
You're going to find the breading.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way
and we'll
to do
see
it.
the finished product in a moment. We're heating this sauce right over here. I'll just put it in the camera's view right there. We're starting to heat this little sauce. That's our shrimp and crawfish cream sauce. That we have several dishes in the restaurant that we serve with this sauce over the blackened mahi, another dish we call Boudreaux's burrito. The crab cakes, we call it crab cakes pontchartrain. We do the crab cakes and we actually fry them and put this sauce on top. But at home, you can either fry or grill your crab cakes or even bake them in the oven. But the recipe is very simple, literally 20-25 minutes start to finish.
There you go. And it looks like a crowd pleaser too. Already, I wish that the viewers could smell all of what's going on right now because I love it. A lot of different flavors I can tell from that.
Go ahead and add the jumbo lump in while we're talking.
There we go, adding in all the crab. And so we were talking just a little bit, for those unfamiliar, you're in Robertsdale.
Silver Hill.
Silver Hill.
Which is about a mile and a half actually west of Robertsdale heading towards Fairhope.
Perfect. Yeah, we were talking about that cooking competition that I met you at there. And so we were talking a little bit about the lunch specials that you have. Can you tell our viewers just a little bit more about those?
We have a full diverse menu, but every day we do 3 different lunch specials on our lunch board, and the top lunch is always a home cooked lunch. They can be from meatloaf to pork loin roast to steak tips and sausage in a brown gravy to blackened chicken Alfredo. We do lunch special, that daily lunch home cooked special. Then we have 2 to 3 other seafood specials every day. We have one we call flounder pontchartrain. We fry the flounder and put this sauce on top of it. We have another one we call tilapia opelousas. We blacken the fish, and we have a shrimp that we fry up and toss in a sweet and spicy sauce and put on top of that. We have different combinations, fried shrimp and catfish combination almost on a daily basis. So we do those lunch specials. At nighttime, we do dishes we call tonight's chef specialties, and that's normally 3 to 4 items of different seafood and or steak concoctions or combinations that are not on the menu. Like for example, one dish we call a Creole platter on Friday nights. It's a 4-way combination. It's got shrimp Creole, blackened mahi, crab meat au gratin, and jumbo fried shrimp all on the same plate. And so we do a lot of
get a little bit of everything there.
We do a lot of cool different stuff.
I like that. A lot of variety. The smells here are just really good, and so I'm really excited to see the end results with this. And I mean, just check out all that crab. That is just pure crab that you see in that picture right there.
That's right.
It looks great, smells even better, and so I'm excited to see what else you guys have to finish up here coming up in just a little bit. So we'll be right back with the finished result. Joe. Welcome back to Studio 10. I've got the fork in hand. We are back with Chef Gerald and his son Caden with Cafe Acadiana. Guys, thanks for coming this morning. Okay.
I'm just going to go ahead while we're talking and show you what we do at the cafe with the shrimp and crawfish cream sauce.
Yeah.
That we kind of add over that right here, and that is ready to go. A little bit of a green onion garnish and
beautiful.
And that's why we say that's good, yeah.
Yeah, that is good, yeah. And I'm going to try a bite. I told Joe I have to save one of these for him. But while we're doing this, we're also going to talk about forming the crab cake. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Caden will make a quick demonstration right here. You just kind of scoop out a nice little, 3 or 4 ounces and pat it down into a little puck shape and just kind of tuck the corners. After that, you put it on a little sheet pan or something, and it's best to put it in your refrigerator and let it get really cold. In fact, making the crab cake, if you take the whole mixture and put it in the refrigerator for several hours, then make your crab cake, let it, the butter and stuff, it'll make it congeal and make it more pliable for you to handle. And so same thing after you make them, put them back in your refrigerator or even your freezer for about 30 minutes.
Right.
And that way when they come out, you can handle it if you want to bread it to fry it or put it on a sheet pan to bake it.
This is so good. And what I appreciate about your crab cakes, I've had many crab cakes. Every bite I just had the crunch and crisp, and that's really important to me in a crab cake, and it is so delicious. You were just telling me, Chef Gerald, what makes yours different is really it's mostly crab and less of the cake.
We use a fresh local crab meat as available. It's about 90% crab meat.
Yeah.
There's very little breadcrumbs and some mayo and some raw egg as a binding agent whenever you cook the product, but they are primarily crab meat. Like a lot of things you can buy from your suppliers are 30% crab meat, 35% crab meat. They're mostly breading. And we take pride in ours being mostly crab meat. They're awful expensive because jumbo lump crab meat right now is in excess of $40 a pound.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Okay, well, it's delicious, and I promise you it's worth it too. Caden, what's it been like growing up with your dad cooking? What is like a typical Tuesday night look like?
Very delicious.
I know. What's your favorite thing that he makes?
I'd say probably he makes this really good. He has really good chili, really good chicken and sausage gumbo, and one of my favorites, we call it rice and gravy, but on the actual menu it's steak tips and sausage. and that's one of my favorite things I've ever had.
And what's really cool is, like you said, it's on the menu. You can try it too. If his son says it's delicious and he's grown up eating this food for his whole life, I promise you that it is. So you definitely want to check it out.
He couldn't eat at school. We always had to pack his lunch because he says, Dad, they just don't cook like you. So, you know.
When you're used to this kind of eating, I totally understand it too. Kaden, we were just talking. You are a senior at Robertsdale High School, and you're looking forward to the next 4 years too, and you're thinking about going to college.
Yes, ma'am. Currently, I'm planning on maybe going into something in some kind of technology field, maybe something with cybersecurity.
So cool. Yeah, so cool.
Computer geek.
And I know you're really
He
proud
is.
of him too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All of my boys are doing well. He's the youngest of 3.
Wow, this is really, really cool. A true family business here. Folks want to come see you this week. Tell me about your hours.
We are a little more limited hours
Sure.
for a restaurant, and that is by design, so we can have a life. We're closed.
I get it. I totally get it.
We are closed on Sundays and Mondays.
Yeah.
Tuesday we operate from 11 to 3, just lunch. But Wednesday through Saturday we're open from 11 to 8:30. We're a BYOB restaurant. You bring your own wine or beer or anything like that. We give you wine glasses, corkscrews, no charges, anything like that.
Sure.
We are BYOB. We have a great, wonderful family atmosphere. You know, kids. We have people come with the family of kids and groups, or for the anniversary dinner, dressed up, bringing their bottle of wine. So we have everything all in between.
I love it, you guys. This was so delicious. Thank you. It's always a joy to have you on
thank
the
y'all
show.
for having us again. It's been a while since with all the pandemic mess and stuff, so we're able to be on. But thank y'all for having us. We had a great time.
Of course. You'll want to go try these for yourself. Again, they're open for lunch.
And congratulations to you on the new mommyhood.
Thank you. It is a lot of fun, and I needed this today. This is going to be my breakfast. And
take some more with you when the segment's over.
But listen, I got to save Joe one. So, Joe, you've got a crab cake waiting
That's
on you.
right.